Shall I heal you? Are you okay? Sorry.
Hey! This old man's about dead.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
I'm okay. Odin of this modest land. Star blast! Let them die undefiled.
Great.
How underwhelming.
That was incredibly underwhelming. Hi, I'm dead. Welcome to the video. All right, so yeah. Felt I had to do that, and I think it can no longer heal.
I believe that's what the condition does.
So yeah, you know, easy boss. All you have to do is pay attention to this big puddle on the ground, which, you know, has never actually mattered in any the state of the ground has never mattered in any fight up until this point. And then you have to either lure it away, which seems impossible now that I'm doing this pretty slow, and doesn't have you don't have like skills to taunt it away or anything. Or use the thing that is explicitly called the secret condition, or the secret mission. Alright, I'm just gonna hit the button and see which one pops. Alright, great. Good job, guys.
I love Raven's face right there. It's a good face he makes when he's just sick of things.
You're gone!
I had to get revenge. It was necessary.
Look, I understand this. I'm basically spite finishing Neuda on infinite difficulty.
Unfortunately, the battle is still going. And everyone's out. Well, okay. Everyone was out of TP until just now.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Wind blade!
Let them die undefiled purity. Splash!
This seems doable as long as we stun lock it with a couple of spells, so...
Odin of this modest land. Star blast!
Yeah, there we go.
Odin of this modest land. I'm okay. I was so
There we go.
surprised.
Secret mission complete. Use Raven's
is
Serpent
still out
Art
of
to set a
control.
trap for the Giggle Larva and prevent...
I'm gonna presume healing.
That's probably where that's going.
It's good to see that every single Tales game has achievements which just massively overrun in English.
The tree.
I'm a ghost now.
Alright. Now, the part of the game that we're actually at.
My favorite part of this is that your Rita impression is a race car.
Are you implying that her coloring is not race car?
She does dress like a race car. And she has Lightning McQueen's glasses as goggles.
Okay, so last time Flynn got sent to jail, and then we hopped in jail instead of Flynn, and then the guy that sent Flynn to jail walked up and he was like, "Huh, all right, get out of jail and go do stuff for me." And Yuri said, "Okay."
And if your friend doesn't do things right, you're coming back to jail. I guess that's more of a Raven than the guild leader, but...
Yeah, it's been a very busy couple of weeks, and I don't remember all the details, but you know what? They're gonna be in the Wonder Report, of course, which is always incredibly helpful. All right, so he delivered a threatening letter, and the guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill all the Imperials." And then it turned out he didn't actually want to kill all the Imperials. He was just putting on a show for his people who do. And he was moved by the show of compassion, of course.
Well, that's a way to sum that up.
Okay. One thing before we do continue the plot, over here, there's some synthesis stuff that we need to take care of.
Mm-hmm. Ah, specific.
Specific, yes, of course. 30% for all party members. That's actually very good.
Oh, no, I just wondered why it was a jelly cola.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
That's odd.
Maybe it is drinkable. Very specifically drinkable.
Ooh.
I should probably just get some of these, but hold that thought. So there's two things in particular that I want here. One we should have gotten earlier and one we couldn't have gotten earlier.
Okay.
And they are both on this page. The Moon Selector, which changes the controlled character during battle by opening the menu, which, you know, classic Vesperia, just hiding basic game mechanics behind unlocks. But this was not on the menu before the last time that we were in town, so I'm thinking beating the Scorpion is what unlocked that, which would have been a very helpful fight for switching the controlled character during.
Okay.
And the second... Sorry?
Yeah, I was going to say, so what else?
The second is the Winged Boots, which increases speed.
Sick.
So now, I'm faster. Not a ton faster. I'm eyeballing it. I'd say it's like 15% or so. But that'll add up real fast.
Look, Nayuta made me pay 300 achievement points for this exact thing, so you got off lucky.
Let's get some specifics for later. I can get 3.
Yeah, it feels like if we start getting magier heavy parties, we're going to want those.
I mean, just skills in general burn through it so fast. And then you think, oh, you just hit the enemy to get some more. And that does work unless you're Raven and you shoot approximately 1 arrow every 5 seconds.
I'm sure someday he'll get, like, a real basic attack.
And we're going to show them a thing or two. Don will beat him up good. I don't remember how many of these people we talked to, and it's fine. Human marks, that's where we come in.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm in the Murder Guild, the Blood Alliance, or whatever.
So I don't remember who we're supposed to actually find.
We are following Raven. I remember that. Raven showed up and he was like, hey, something, I'm gonna be at the tavern.
Right, yes, we stopped before going to the tavern.
I don't kill people willingly. It's just my policy. All right.
What?
Okay. Yeah. That guy that was just hanging out in the jail cell and we could do nothing about or with. Okay.
Let's see what plan Raven's got for us.
We're coming through.
School trip.
What is this place?
Just a place that Don has for drinking with important guests and having secret conversations.
Are you telling us just to stay here and drink?
If your friend comes back with the real letter, things could be settled peacefully.
Sorry, but I can't let Flynn hog all the glory.
Since when?
We need to find the criminal behind all of this trouble. If that happens to be Barbo's.
This is just Persona 4.
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
No, this is more Persona 5. Because we're going up against a criminal. We're gonna have to go into his heart palace. What?
Oh, okay,
What's this?
that's a door. Got it.
There are sewer tunnels that sprawl in a labyrinth beneath this town. Long ago, when the town was occupied by the Empire, the guilds used these tunnels to fight back.
Wait! Don't tell me this place is connected to those sewer tunnels!
He just said.
That's exactly what it is. And our plan is to use them to sneak right up behind those guys.
Quickly sneak in and catch them, huh? It's a bit of a detour, but it's the best chance we got.
That's the idea. Aren't you glad you trusted me?
I
Never.
won't know that until it's all over.
It doesn't. He's winking. He's in a winking mood.
So, you still don't trust me, huh?
Naturally, you'll be coming with us too, right, old man?
Aw, crap! And I was totally planning on skipping town.
I'm saying we want to share the glory with you, old man. Come on, let's go.
Oh yeah, I guess he did leave the party.
That's right. Come along. Come along, Sensei.
I don't know if I remembered that costume.
Let's be a stealth. Wow, 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 wow,
That
wow,
is a
wow,
very funny run cycle.
This is one extremely stock crowd sound effect. I've probably heard it 1,000 times.
I think this is where my ability to just turn down the effects in most games after a certain point comes in handy for me.
Okay, nobody seems to have anything very interesting to say about it.
Well, yeah, these are all the people who aren't out on the... Yeah,
Yes,
right.
I remember that.
All the people who aren't out on the streets actually doing something.
Enter.
Oh, it's pitch black.
I'd rather not get lost in here and never see the light of day again.
Yo, Genius Mage Girl, can you use some fire magic and light up this place?
Are you trying to use me as your personal lamp? You've got some nerve, old man.
Rita, isn't there something you can do?
Nope. Fire magic is only used for combat.
Oh, come on, just launch a fireball. What could go wrong?
In a dungeon full of poo gas.
For us to have continuous illumination, air would need to be constantly supplied, like Lux Blastia.
Huh. Really?
You weren't counting on that, were you, old man?
What?
Is this a Blastia?
What?
Oh, yeah, you just had that, huh?
It's seriously damaged, but I think we can use it.
Whoa! Isn't that thing gonna explode? Are we okay?
Of course it's not gonna explode. This is a type of Lux Blastia. It uses that device to charge air and light up.
I knew you could do it, Rita.
But it's on its last leg, so I don't think it'll last too long.
Pretty much just one dungeon's worth.
Let's get moving while we've still got light.
No, we're just gonna have to keep.
We're gonna have to find these stations, huh?
It's a horror game with flashlight batteries. Calm down, old man.
What's up, Pupper? You need something?
Pupper.
It's dark, so you'll get lost if you stray too far.
Thanks for worrying about me, lass, but I'll be fine.
It's so dank in here. I hope we don't have to stay too long.
It may be dank, but at least the bustle is gone. prefer the quiet of these tunnels.
Right. I'll never be able to keep up with your sensitivities.
Oh, repeat. Do you know where Raven went?
Hey, Poochie! Where'd you... Ugh! Ow! Ah!
There goes the quiet you were talking about.
Yes, well, I've become accustomed to it.
Stop jabbering about customs and help an old man out!
Did Repeat just leave a poop trap? He just went off to have a poo. Then Raven was like, "Hey, pupper."
I guess that makes as much sense as anything.
Yeah, this is a horror game, all right. With this walk cycle.
So according to our checklist, this is an original dungeon for the extended version, which, great.
Oh, I love those. Like the one in Persona 4 Golden, speaking of, which it had some floors that triggered a battle every time you opened a door, and what a coincidence, those floors had 70 doors.
Oh, fun.
That dungeon, the Golden exclusive dungeon, is one of the worst in the series, I think. The only reason it's tolerable is that you were so overleveled by that point.
One of these days, something is going to force me to play 4 or 5. I'll see what happens when I do.
How about starting with 5 strikers? Then you can just run around and hit things and not deal with day-to-day school shit.
I think I own that thanks to the Humble Bundle, so sure.
They won't attack us, will they?
We shouldn't have anything to worry about.
The light.
We need to charge up some air before it goes out.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have stopped and had a scene in the middle of it.
What the?
Okay, that's
Sorry,
a
but
Pokemon.
you're going bye-bye.
Alright, so we got Albino Murfish and a Whittigall.
I love Adventures in Odyssey. Thanks, Whittigall.
Dragon!
It's a very strange addition to the Wiggle family. Alright, I turned that up because the... It's not going to show up in the final recording, but I was adjusting the volume because that skit was so quiet. And then we got into battle and, oh right, it's loud. Oh, we got fish.
I feel power running all through my body.
Mostly I'm concerned about why the Wiggles are part fish down here.
That was scary. I never expected monsters to wait for us to drop our guard before an attack.
You were in the Monster Hunting Guild. You've never seen this?
I think he's expecting them to be brute force, not strategy.
There's no way any monster's that smart.
Perhaps they're weak against light or something?
There are monsters like that?
There are indeed. Creatures that live in dark places such as caverns and the ocean floor sometimes have an aversion for light and work hard to avoid it.
Oh, right. So that's why they didn't attack when it was bright. Oh, there's another one of those machines.
I like how we're calling this a machine and not just a busted
how
piece of
interesting.
jank piping.
I think our Blastia is the one that's busted. These are... I don't know. It does look busted, though. Everything's busted.
So we just need to be careful.
It's a
to
sewer
recharge
level.
the lamp
Everything's
before it runs
busted.
out of juice.
Also, being able to see was incentive enough to keep the light on, guys. I didn't need all this. I like seeing things in games. Which, you know, as a Silent Hill fan, you'd be surprised.
I would, but also I'm a turn your gamma up to 12 type, so... Okay, so it looks like these might just be scripted.
They're all over the place.
Wipe them out in one shot!
Dragon! Take this! As your
Photon!
don't know that I've noticed him literally punch a monster into the air before, and that's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's Fang Strike. That's the strike part.
I finished
Got
him
it.
off.
Huh? That's the logical outcome.
That outfit makes the book so much better.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just turn this back on. Anyway, yes, a schoolgirl running around like this in the middle of a sewer with rapidly depleting light sources. It's very on brand. Oh, good. Good.
Do we have to take them all out?
One at a time.
Red-eyed bats.
One at a time.
I don't think they're obeying Marcus of Queensberry rules, Estelle.
Windblade!
For light bulb!
Dragon sword! Hey!
Well, on the plus side, that thing, it hits so many times and so wild. It's pretty much guaranteed to hit something. Also, I have no idea what he just did.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what he just pulled off, but it didn't look like it landed.
It seemed like it was, he shot it into the air or something. Let's try it.
So don't pick any more fights.
I have no idea.
No clue, but apparently those things are made of tomatoes.
Glimmer of Heaven.
Maybe we're just killing them before it drops.
Like, everything is constantly moving. It's going to have to be a very specific fight in order for that to be remotely useful. Okay, no.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I don't know if there's much I can do about this.
No, I really do think it's scripted just based on us wiggling back and forth to try and trigger it, and then, oops, there's a monster.
Wiggling, you say?
Wiggling.
Anyway, it might be scripted if you have, if you are at a certain light level, but it drains fast. If you're looking around at all.
We're done.
Just chaos is what these battles are sometimes.
You know, at least we're not getting stomped on. I'll take it.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'm just gonna run straight there. No fooling.
Okay, it's not scripted.
Well, it's kind of scripted. It was there. It was ready to go. Melange. It's a secret.
No,
Let's get this over with.
it's the Resident Evil dog through a window, except much sillier.
It's the Resident Evil 1 remake Sharks.
Oh, right, there was the shark room.
Like, there was a shark room in the original too, but it was just it was just full of water and there were sharks. That's all that was. That's all that was. It was just a really wet room with sharks. Whatever.
Let's get this over with.
What? I was wondering why it zoomed in on that guy. It's just
bad camera placement.
nurse me.
Also, now that I have noticed what the nurse animation is, it's very funny to me because I didn't realize they were prancing.
It's basically Bambi from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not.
All right. Battle Guard.
Oh, hey, cool.
All right, who gets the battle bra? Is it going to be Estelle or is it going to be Raven?
Well, I guess that answers that.
That's a pretty good answer. Lemelargard. Oh no, not his magic defense.
Hey, I don't like getting hit by fireballs.
I mean, I don't either.
I suppose that logic does check out. I don't know anyone who does like getting hit by fireballs.
We'll destroy them in no time.
I guess I don't go asking often, though.
So a thing that I should probably be paying more attention to is, let me see, how did I pull this up?
Clock's our future.
Oh, okay, change strategy here, where I can change some strategies, have people do different things. So I can just say, you know, full charge. Crap.
Let's try this.
Now everybody's gonna go all out, which they already were, so that's not helpful, but...
I guess if we just need to unload on a boss, we can tune that a little.
And I can just have them leave it to me. Just get out of here, everybody. Only me.
Just stay safe.
They're not leaving it to me. They're doing things. I asked you to leave it to me, guys.
Lead you into next week.
Next week?
Okay, there was nothing but this. Alright.
Well, as far as this mechanic, it could have been worse.
Inoffensive so far.
And now no longer cares.
Yeah. Oh. Never like that.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that my poo gas joke might be coming true.
There's something carved here. Words? What is this?
Long ago, our ancestors abandoned their nations for forgetting their duty to protect their people, and thus became the true defenders of freedom.
Man, this spirit, or this sewer graffiti is getting weird.
I've also never seen Old English graffiti.
That is how the guilds first began. But now, the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again. It is because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self-interests.
I sure have.
I'm too cool to care about
we must
that.
once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strengths together as one. We offer our swords for freedom, our shields for friendship, and our lives for the common good. Here we renew our ancient oath.
Hey, isn't that the Union Oath?
What is that?
It's like a slogan that the Don came up with when he formed the Union.
Doesn't seem like he came up with it. He may have found it.
Yeah, he came down here and carved it into the wall with his finger.
Maybe.
We can't depend on the Empire, so we have to protect each other. In order to do that, we need to join forces and put our lives on the line for one another.
But what's the Oath doing in a place like this?
The Union is based on the guilds that resisted when this town was occupied by the Empire. Before that, guilds just did whatever they wanted and only joined together when there was a problem. Once things were resolved, they'd split up again. But with the Empire's occupation, they changed that.
So the guy who led those guild forces was Don Whitehorse?
Yep. These sewer tunnels must have really come in handy back then.
Okay, fine.
So that's when they made the Oath here?
Seems that way.
Why'd they write it so sloppy?
Yeah, what are those lines up to the top left?
It's the header. Don Whitehorse LLC.
I'd heard there was an actual written oath, but I had no idea it'd be etched in a wall like this.
There's something beautiful about how the oath is written on a wall.
Is it? Okay.
Estelle, graffiti lover.
It says, "I freed" right here.
Oh, I see. That's why this is new.
Oh yeah, that infamous king of the pirates.
The way Don tells it, he was supposedly a sworn ally. But he was such a shrewd and cunning individual that even the Don had difficulty dealing with him.
The Don's a pretty impressive guy to be able to call someone like that a sworn ally.
Our lives for the common good, huh?
I'm glad I got to see something so fascinating. But we take care of Barbos now. Let's go.
We take care of Barbos now? That's how we're phrasing that? Alright.
I was more concerned by his voice actor changing, but sure.
It happens.
Our swords for freedom, huh?
The Union Oath, right?
Fighting for personal freedom instead of draconian imperial law sounds good to me.
I gotta check
Feel that
settings.
way. Maybe the guilds are right for you, Yuri.
Huh? Yeah, I wasn't cut out to be a knight.
Huh? You agree, Rapide?
The guilds, huh?
What was...
That was my phone sending off an alert.
Oh, no, I meant, what was that scene? That was... We've been having this exact same conversation about founding a guild for 2 towns, Carol.
Do not disturb on. Fantastic. What was I doing? Settings. I have no idea why those were so quiet. We're gonna get out of here, and they're gonna be back to the original. Oh, okay. Jeez. They're gonna go back to the original game skits, and it's just gonna be deafening, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna remember why we turned those down. Well, at least we got some levels out of this.
We got some experience. We got some save points. I did forget to upgrade the weapons while we were in synthesis, but that's fine. We'll get that later.
Yeah, we're not at the real dungeon yet.
Uh-huh. Great.
Well, we're at least walking out of here richer.
Patty would love this place. It's got hints about Eifried. It's got treasure chests just packed with money. Where is she?
It is kind of surprising she's not in here. Oh, speaking of battle bras.
Yeah, who gets to protect their breast? All right.
I really hope that didn't pick up on that mic.
It did. It did. I can cut it if you want.
No, I think it's much funnier that pounding my chest actually resounded enough.
It was pretty loud, actually.
Yeah, I'm really surprised, but I guess I didn't expect it was going to have that acoustic value now.
Dragon Sword!
Oh, well, I guess she got a new spell.
You want revenge? Bring it!
Bring it! Start here, I guess.
Yeah?
Okay, the bats are also attracted by low light, which is definitely how that works in the real world. Treasure chest. Uh-huh. I bet I know what kind of equipment that's gonna be.
I could probably take some guesses. Oh, we got got.
We got.
Every time I see Rapide charge forward in that uniform like he's sliding it into home, it's pretty good.
It was a pretty good run of not getting got. The baseball outfit is very good.
Yeah, I think out of all of the school time ones, that is the star.
Well, that's not his school outfit, is the thing. His school outfit is the poncho. No? Alright.
Oh, man.
I was wondering if it would just, like, turn away.
Yeah. Pausing just to trigger is pretty good, though.
Dragon! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
Alright. Burst art, not mystic art, which apparently this game also has.
It's okay. I don't know the difference, so you sound very wise to me.
Well, thanks, I guess.
It was meant to be a compliment.
This? Nah, this isn't
I
scary.
don't know any better, so your stupid crap is totally just as good as the like real facts.
Okay, so I guess the other way is the chests?
Let's see. Okay, I thought that was gonna be an exit here, but it's not. All right, well, I don't think there's a way through without getting got. Yeah.
You don't scare me.
He's not scared.
No. You know, I suppose I might have guessed that this dungeon was created for the extended edition when all of the monsters are basically untextured white versions of other things.
Yeah.
Man, I was just getting
The
warmed
wiggle
up.
has a different shape.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
true. The wiggle is a little adapted.
Change style. All right. What's
So
change
what-
style?
Huh. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
That is expensive, too.
Yes. Is it right here? Yeah. Okay. All right. So going down seems like that's gonna be the actual way. So let's just take another look. See here. All right.
Oh, okay, this loop.
All right. I think that's everywhere except for that one tunnel. That one path. I think.
I believe so. Do we want to go back and check the alternate path we got off of? If you don't care, I don't care.
I've lost track of all of it again because of the the battles.
Fair enough. Yeah, down here was a whole...
This will probably connect back to where I was talking about anyway. Yeah, it seems like it. No? Okay. Alright, let's get back before I get got. I'm gonna get got right here. No?
I think we already got here, so it's clear.
Okay. Okay. It's only one got. Only one gotten.
Yeah, it seems to be showing you where the guys will jump out with a
Yeah, the
very
broken
easily
fence.
hidden. Yeah.
The broken fence and like the little divot.
Yeah. Where will Free Willy jump over the boy? Well, this is where you need to look out for.
Yep, that was his name, Free Willy.
Look, I know they made multiple of them, so he clearly wasn't named Free Willy.
It's expensive, Willy.
And Slick Willy was another guy in the 90s. We know about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This conversation has gotten a little off the rails, I think.
I have that effect.
Hey, look. A healing save point.
Nothing ominous ever follows these.
All right, do we keep this party or do we bring in one of the other boys? The good boy and the bad boy.
Yeah, who would we... I would say if we swap anyone in, we should do Repeat. Who would we put him in for?
We've had a lot of Rita in the party recently.
Okay. And all of our audience screams knowing what we don't.
Of course, we 100% need Rita for the boss fight that's right here, and there's gonna be like 1,000 guides on the internet that talk about how easy that fight is.
Where are we?
A tavern in the eastern part of town used by Barbos as a hideout. Basically, it's the place you guys were trying to sneak into.
Then Barbos is somewhere around here?
Looks like there's a second floor. Let's see what's up there.
I mean, I feel like we're going to find out that the Red Eyes have killed everyone here.
They're still outside. There's a name on this.
What?
Sakuraba?
Okay. Well, that's cheeky, but I can't hate it.
Who could that be? Raven? Are you Sakuraba?
I might be old, but I'm not that old. Wait, I'm sorry,
That's a drastic cut. Right, him.
Barbos, what is the meaning of this?
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
The tower and the Blastia, of course. I have yet to receive any reports about them.
Why should I have to report to you about something like that?
What? Building that lousy tower fortress of yours without speaking a word of it to your own employer? You even went so far as to use Leviathan's Claw for help!
I'm not your lapdog, Rigaud. I just gathered the cores together, like you requested. It's thanks to my efforts that you were able to make that weather-controlling Blastia.
And just what made you think it was okay to carry off the extra cores?
Our mutual non-interference was a condition of our agreement, was it not?
What?
And did I ever interfere with what you were doing?
Barbos, how dare you!
You will leave now, Magistrate.
Remember this, Barbos. Black-hearted filth like you always get what they deserve in the end.
It's glass houses, bro.
Is this man about to leave over the railing or down the stairs?
I think we're still gonna have to deal with him.
Okay.
You want to talk, Rigaud?
You guys!
It's the World Series of Villains, and you had to take the best seat in the house?
What fool would dare to heckle my exquisite performance? Oh, if it isn't the little runts I met on the ship.
You're the one who's been causing all of the recent chaos.
Take that.
What is your finger right now?
And what of it? You fools will never manage to capture me.
Oh yeah? What's your reasoning there?
A villain is someone who never considers losing a possibility. That's why he thinks the way he does.
If so, then that makes you quite a villain, Yuri.
Yep, I'm nefarious.
So we're rebelling, huh? You're a real troublemaker, you know that?
You've got a big mouth, brat. You would dare to oppose me? I thought I told you before that next time you wouldn't get off so easy.
All the better for us to tear things up.
Take them down!
Oh, all right.
What?
Didn't accomplish much. Guess it kept them away.
Ha ha! The fools have started to march! Now that meddlesome Dawn and the Knights will destroy each other!
He did this to destroy the Union and to eliminate the Dawn!
If the Knights are destroyed, who will protect the Empire? Rigaud, why would you... Oh.
Of course. He's gonna weaken the Imperial Knights so that the Council can step in and control the Empire.
And he's going to use the Blood Alliance to seize Altosk and rule over the Union.
I'm glad they're all putting this together, because I'm lost.
I think I put it together about the moment Estelle did.
Oh my.
The Knights and the Union going down together. It's just as Flynn said.
So what if you know now? No matter what you do, you won't be able to stop the battle.
Huh, we'll see.
And your existence comes to an end here.
Damn it, he's too late.
That's a heck of a horse.
Flynn!
Yeah, they're all like that. Rigo's just still here. He's turned away and he's just angry.
I'm in the corner.
Stop! All of you! Sheath your blades! Sheath them! I am Flynn Shifo of the Imperial Knights. I have come bearing a letter from Master Yoder.
Who?
The letter you received from the Empire was false. It was the work of a rebel. Draw back your armies at once.
I thought you weren't coming back.
And leave Yuri behind to take the fall for me? I wouldn't dream of it.
He just casually wiped them out in the back.
Don't hurt me.
Damn.
He had a letter.
Oh, okay.
They're aiming at Flynn!
Nice shot, Carol.
You brats think you can stop me?
What?
What is happening from moment to moment right now?
Why do they have super scopes? Ah!
Get out of here. Head for the exit.
Yuri, no! It's too dangerous!
It should take time for the air to recharge. I'll try and stop him before then.
Now!
You're too late.
No! It charged up too quickly!
Oh, hey.
What the hell?
How'd you even get in there?
What is this scene?
What in the world is that?
Oh, so you're back for more, Dragon Freak?
No, not now, Rita. He's helping. I think.
Rita, knock it off. Our enemy's over there.
My enemy is this Dragon Freak.
Leave it alone for now.
I'm gonna make you wish
Wait.
you hadn't done
Yo!
I'm so...
I guess the Adeptus Mechanicus is a guild.
What? He can fly?
Oh, so the boss is heading for the hills, huh?
I'm sorry. How is everyone on the ground going to react to a dude using speedrunner tech?
I think they're occupied by Flynn and his letter.
Oh, right. He's giving a monologue.
Yeah, and we're just we're changing. We're having a different battle every camera cut, I think.
We're just Rosencrantz and Guildenstern in this story, in Flynn's Hamlet.
If you're going after him, let me come with you. We're a little short on wings around here.
Are you crazy? This jerk's our enemy.
No matter what happens, I've got to catch that guy. Come on.
I mean, Barbos did have a pretty sick Keyblade.
Yes. Thanks.
Wait, what about us?
This guy's overloaded enough as it is.
Oh no.
But what should we...
You guys hold down the fort here.
What?
Take that other cool gun on the counter.
Stay out of trouble.
Should have checked to see how many apple gels I had before jumping in here.
Damn it, Yuri!
10 or 11.
It
And
should
let
be
Flynn
enough.
know I'm stepping out for a while.
What?
Right, this was on the world map. And we were like, what's this? And the game gave no answers. The game is still not really giving answers.
No, this makes sense. He made a second weather control Blastia using all the spares he stole from Rigo.
So that cyclone was his doing. Here comes trouble.
You've destroyed the Blastia!
Hey, are you okay? Bastards!
Well, I guess we got a 2-on-1. Oh.
You're next, punk!
Come on, we're just getting started.
Ha! My men won't have any trouble taking care of a brat like you. Now rip him to pieces!
All right, here we go. I've heard about this. All right, okay, all right. Are you ready for the most exciting battle of the whole game?
Here, like this.
This seems like it's going to have some flaws.
I don't know what you could possibly mean.
Like this.
I guess I'm glad you were aware of this and are prepared for it.
I wouldn't go so far as prepared.
I'm starting to see a problem with the lock-on, that it keeps deciding that one random guy in the middle of the swarm is who we need to be targeting.
Well, it's been the same guy the whole time. He's just not keeping up very well.
Here, like this. Here.
All right, this is bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's try not to be in the middle of that. All right, apple gel.
So, what arts do we have equipped right now?
Well, there's Destruction Field, which is going to be very hard to pull off with this many dudes.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what our best AoE.
Like this.
That's probably going to be the best bet once I can get over limit. And I'm trying to taunt. He's not doing it.
Here.
I may have unequipped taunt.
It is possible we unequipped taunt because we had other cooler skills we wanted to use.
Like this. Like this.
Wow.
Like this.
The insulting part is that we're getting taken down by dudes with a 3-frame attack cycle.
They are so weak. They're so weak. Alright, let's... Come on, let's... Nope. That's not helpful.
When did Yuri learn to Space Jam?
Alright, please stop. Thank you. Okay. Just run away until I can get a little extra time for my apple gels, which I love.
Here, blow you away. Destruction field. Destruction field. Destruction.
Yeah, that was probably a better plan.
Destruction. Like this. Here. Like this.
Alright, well, I got a couple of them out of that.
Like this.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good trade.
Just... Donk, 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 donk.
Here.
Here. Here. Destruction field!
I keep debating if I want to watch Orb lately. I guess just while I'm thinking about the small talk. You try that one?
I don't know what that is.
Orb is a pseudo-historical drama about the motion of the planets relative to the Earth and the Inquisitions around it.
Okay.
It has a fuller title, but everyone just calls it Orb because it's a lot easier to remember that than a 5-word name.
I mean, it sounds like more of a topic for one of the Trails videos.
That's true. But I don't think Quartz the anime is this season.
So I was guarding, and then the first attack broke my guard.
Well, they do have Mailbreaker handles.
All right, there's another one. He was twitching. He was twitching.
Yeah, that's an animation that didn't need to be center stage. Good lord.
Here. Like this.
Well, it's possible I'm not going to have to lower the difficulty for this one.
Yeah, I think we've got this. It's just not going to win any speed bonuses.
Definitely curious how you would speedrun this one.
Here. Here. Like this.
I might look that up later just because I want to see the strat.
Like this.
All right. We're doing that.
What the? Here.
I was actually.
Like this. Here.
Okay, so I'd hit the button for an art, but he was out.
Yeah, we're too low.
About an orange shell. I'm just gonna, just in case.
That's true. This feels like it could go directly into a fight with Bardo.
I got a little worked up.
Grade, negative 1.95.
Damage taken, minus 1.26. Combo damage taken, barely.
Kind of amazed the time wasn't the killer there.
Well, I hope everybody was as excited by that as I was. And we'll just call that the end of the video as we pan dramatically and triumphantly in the middle of this these giant gears that do weather stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I'm real curious what's going to happen next time because I don't see any feasible way our party catches up with us right here, but this screams major dungeon.
Yeah, but they're probably going to show up somehow.
The dragon carries back 2 of them at a time.
Estelle is very resourceful when she's not on screen.
Not incorrect.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.